Hungry? Order your favorite meals and drinks from hundreds of restaurants through the best app and have your food delivered to your doorstep. Download the AfriDelivery app now.
Wallace, I want to take us back.
Okay.
Slight distraction happened right there.
Yeah.
But it was an exciting. Akina Pompi came in
Yeah.
to salimia you. So we kind of stopped. So I want us to go a bit back
Okay.
so that we can continue this conversation and flow.
Okay.
So where I'm at, my understanding of the business at this, where it is in my mind is you've set up offices at the pool house.
Yeah.
You've now for 1 year been hustling, signing up restaurants.
Yeah.
But I've got a few questions in that. Logistically, you've got 2 bikes,
Yeah.
which you're paying half.
I paid half.
You paid half, you still owe another half.
Yeah.
Customer-wise, you've told me that you're doing Facebook ads.
Yeah.
Okay, now you've started getting your customers. From a layman perspective, somebody downloads the app, they order. When they order, what happens?
So when they order,
This is back-end. Please note, this is back-end. Eh?
yeah.
Okay,
So,
what
so when
happens?
they order, so we've got at this point we don't have a partner app. So a partner app is an app that would sit at the restaurant, and they would receive automatically. The restaurant would receive the order automatically and confirm there. So now it's there, but back then it never used to be there. So phone calls, guys. So you have to call the restaurant. So the restaurant.
So the restaurant didn't have access to the app.
No. Even
From
now,
a B2B perspective.
yeah, even now quite a number of only a few guys have it, but it's something that we slowly transitioning to.
Someone like Nando's is your client.
Yeah.
Nando's have it.
They have it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Nando's, if I order to Nando's directly, they're able to see.
So they're able to see it, but in many cases we find ourselves calling either way. Yeah, because we've got distractions on their sides and
You don't want delays.
Yeah, you don't want delays, yeah. And also there's always a back and forth a lot.
Okay.
So it would work best for restaurants that have everything as they've put it on the app, so that they just confirm the order and that's it. So yeah, so once the order is confirmed, then we now move to the dispatch side. So the dispatch side is where the order, normally big companies would do this automatically. So it would match, it would send the request to the closest rider to the restaurant, okay? But we do it manually because of certain things. Number one, different riders have got different capabilities. This is a very, very important part of the business, okay? If you think you can automate that part, especially in such a market, Kenya you can, but here it's very different. Number one, you're dealing with riders that have different potentials, okay? Some are very fast, some are still learning, some know more areas better than other areas, some are able to carry more sensitive food, some understand languages, others don't. And don't forget, we're catering for the middle class and high end. So this is a manual process, okay? So you have to assign a certain order to a certain rider. And the person, so dispatch is only done by one guy. It's like your barber cutting your hair. It's only done by one guy because the task while you're doing dispatch is logical thinking.
You have to know this order has been ordered by a minister.
Exactly.
And it's food which jumps up and down. So this is the best guy because he has to do it quick.
Yeah.
He'll understand what he's carrying.
It is done by humans. It is logical thinking. And you cannot do any other task if that is what you're doing. Because if you've got 40 riders, you need to remember that this guy is in this area, this guy is in this area, this guy is in this area, this guy is in this area.
Yo.
Yeah.
So this is not automated from this back end?
No, it's not. And let me tell you, anybody doing that job, because you've got more than 100 employees, but only 1 or 2 people are qualified to do that job.
That is crazy.
After going through years of sitting there understanding the system, because you need to understand 3 very important things. Number 1, understand your customer. Number 2, understand your restaurant. Number 3, understand your driver.
So this guy knows that restaurant is in this location.
It
The
takes
person
20 minutes to
asking-
prepare food. It takes, understand the menu of that restaurant. This meal will take 1 hour to prepare. This meal will take 10 minutes to prepare. I can assign a rider that is on his way there that will take 20 minutes to deliver the order he already have and head there and make it there within 40 minutes, that a certain meal will take to prepare, maybe meals that take longer.
Yeah.
And once he collects that food, it will take him 15 minutes to deliver. And that food will have fallen in our time frame of 1 hour delivery time.
Exactly, because on the app it says this will be delivered between
Between this
time.
and this, yeah.
And on the app it's also showing me the tracking.
Yeah.
Has that always been there from this day one?
Yeah, when we launched, I don't think so, but we built it very fast.
Because that I see right
Yeah.
now my order is being prepared
Yeah.
by the restaurant.
Yeah.
The rider has arrived and has
Yeah.
picked up my order.
Yeah.
The rider is on the way to your location.
Yeah.
That's
That came maybe few months later.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now that I've understood that, you launch.
Yeah.
Basically you go live. Let me
Yeah.
not even use the word you launch.
Yeah.
You go live.
Yeah.
Okay, break it down.
So once we go live now, we've got at least 2-3 deliveries a day.
But dude, you've got 2 bikes.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, are they ordering within a certain time frame? So is lunchtime must be peak.
Yeah, but what do you consider as peak if you only have 3 orders in a day? Lunchtime you probably have 1 order. In the evening you have 2.
Okay.
Yeah, or lunchtime you've got 3, all of them 3, and you sit there until 10 p.m. without any order. Let me tell you something, ever since I launched, even if we were doing none, I told my guys we'll open the same time and we'll close the same time. Let's sit and,
But you've never done none.
and converse. No.
The minimum you've done is
1.
what? 1.
Yeah,
The whole day.
the whole day.
Yo.
Yeah.
Okay. What challenges are you facing at this time when you've just launched the business?
All sorts of challenges. Number 1, my visa has expired.
Okay, now in fact that's where we were. Your visa has expired.
My visa has expired. You cannot process your food as a permanent visa when you're still in the country. You have to leave. I'm like, this process will take 2 weeks. I leave. My friend, have you ever watched your business dying and there's nothing you can do?
Because you're out of the country.
You're out of the country. The bikes you just bought now have started breaking down.
Ooh.
You've got no knowledge about servicing times. Like now I know once a business hits 700 miles, first service is due 500.
You landed on the hard way.
Yeah. First service is due. So now these bikes have been moving. They have never been serviced. So
you only have 2 bikes.
And you only have 2 bikes. The bikes you bought, first of all, registration is not yet out. They didn't get registered. You didn't follow up on that. The cops even know that these guys will pass here at a certain time. Because don't forget, when you're new, you only have 2 or 3 customers that are your regulars. So they order at a certain time. And the cops know that AfriDelivery bike will pass. And it doesn't have registration, so they wait. They wait for you. Yeah. So these are things now that are happening. Oh, the bike is down.
And you're not in the country.
I'm not.
How long did it take you to get
6
your
months.
What?
Dude, I slept on my mattress until it lost its shape. And I was in my room all the time on that mattress.
Checking the app.
Dealing with problems.
Who is running the company?
So I'm still running it from where I am. So I've got my customer care, my drivers. The drivers are not even going on off. They don't have off days.
For 6 months, you ran that company from not in the same geographical location.
No. From my bed. Dude, I used to go to the shower and cry. And the business is so small, but you can see how quick it's dying. Like what? But when I went, I remember, so we were getting ready to hire a 3rd driver. So the guy came in, the day I was leaving. I bought the guys the drive. I was excited. I'm like, you guys, this is a short process. I'm going. I'll be back. You guys are okay. 2 drivers set, 2 bikes there. Another, I've added you guys an extra rider. And then the day that I land like this, unfortunately I received a phone call. So that's the same day I landed. The 3rd driver, he left. He was doing an order. His shift had ended and he was trying to do an extra one just to put in grind, because all drivers come in and they're always on probation. And during this period, the guy has been involved in a bad accident.
What?
Yeah. So this is the news I'm landing to. Dude, have you ever, we can call it cumulative anxiety. Have you ever had anxiety for so many years that it becomes part of your life? Yeah?
Okay. And was the driver okay?
No, he died.
What?
1 hour later, they don't even call me. They send me a text, they say he's dead. And he just launched less than 30 days ago.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, in fact, I like what you're talking about, because you're talking about things entrepreneurs go through. Cumulative anxiety.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm sure you've coined that word for you.
Of course. I mean, I know cumulative poverty though. Yeah.
Cumulative poverty, we all know.
Yeah.
But what does that mean? Like now, when you've got this anxiety, like
it means that you go through so many issues that is what you're always expecting.
How old are you?
At that time, I don't know, 27, 28. Yeah. And it started a long time ago, because I've been doing business for more than 10 years.
But this one is on a new high. This is crazy.
This is, I mean,
because you're always in this business.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how the press will take this. Don't know what you're supposed to do next. The business is new. There's no compliance. The bikes are not registered.
Are they insured?
How without registration? Yeah, I think they were insured, but
Yeah.
there's one document that wasn't there. Yeah. So this time you don't know what to do.
Are you? But it's making revenue. But on the positive
Which
side,
revenue?
this you see, you got your 3 orders a day.
Yeah, it's making something. It's making fuel money, which is like 50 kwacha, which was like 50 bob. Yeah.
Okay, what happens next?
So now,
What
I go home.
Why is the visa process so long? Work visa process so long?
I don't know why it took so long. That specific one, the other ones didn't take that long, but that specific one took long. It took very long, maybe because, I don't know.
And
Maybe
you
it
were
was just
renewing
a
for
lot of
another 6 months?
2 years now.
2 years?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. The first time you had done 6 months?
Yeah, 3 months. Those ones come out in a week.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, actually, during that time, I could come, okay? Because they were allowed to come in as a visitor. But you have to go back again within 33 months. Within 30 days. So every 30 days, you can't stay more than 30 days. You have to leave.
So did you come?
I came after a few days. And then I had to leave again.
How you get, the credit card? Your mom's credit card?
Yeah, my mom now is all in.
Hey, your mom is the real investor of this business.
Now we've got a business together now. So yeah, I was coming, but let me tell you something. Do you know, let me tell you what confidence is. Confidence is knowing that you can't enter a country legally, but you still fly. And I was like, these guys, they send me back. Let them send me back at the airport because I've exhausted my days. My business is dying. Okay? And there's nothing I can do. I have to go back. You know what I did? I told my mom, get me a ticket. And I asked my sister, give me the money you have for rent.
Hey bro, sister, your anxiety.
My sister gave me $600.
That's her rent money.
Her rent money. It wasn't actually her rent.
But her savings.
It was no. So my sister had some cars she bought and she was paying for installments. That was one of her installments. Which later I think she wanted to pay rent with something. Jumped on a flight, hoping that the immigration officer will not count my days. Count that I exhausted my visit days as a visitor. Hey, I get to the airport. I see the guy took his phone and started adding. And the guy looked at me and told me, you can't come in, you've exhausted your days. And you can see here that you have a permit pending. You have to wait for this permit to come out. I was like, so what do you, he said, sit here, we're sending you back in the next flight. They're cleaning the plane, we put you back in, we sent you back.
Wow.
So I'm sitting by the airport. I'm like, it's okay, I tried. I'm going back home.
Yeah. Wow.
At least they're not locking me up.
Hey, bro.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? I tried. This was my plan. My plan was to...
Okay, just hold on one second.
Huh?
This your level.
Oh, it's high?
A bit.
Yeah. So, tell me they decided to let you in. So you're sitting there, guys, someone is cleaning. You know you're back on that plane.
So I tell them, my fiance is here. I'm coming to see my fiance because my because my what do you call it? Because we're getting married. And then these guys are not fools. I call your fiance. My fiance at that particular time, she's not my fiance, but she's a friend. She's in China. Hey, so I've got nobody. So I tried everything. So I'm patiently waiting. I call one guy from the immigration. I'm like, in this situation, anything you can do? And the guys told me, we can allow you to come in, but we'll give you a 14-day permit. Don't mess with the immigration guys. We'll give you a 14-day permit, and the permit will cost you $600. Do you have it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I have it. The 600 your sister gave you.
All of it.
Gone.
They told me go and change it to local currency and bring it. They gave me a 14-day permit. That 14 days is what I needed to come and restructure my business to make sure it wasn't running down.
Wow.
Yeah. So I came in, checked on everything, went to visit the guys, the family of the rider that I lost. Worked on a few things, my business, blah, blah, blah. Then I left a day.
So what did you work on? Like, for example?
So when I came in, first of all, I needed the employees to see me so they can have confidence that I'm around. I'm still there. That's one. I didn't even tell them I was coming because I was so sure they wouldn't let me in. So it was a shock. Number two, I needed to see the family of the guy that
Passed on.
Yeah, I also went to check on the guys that sold me the bikes about registration, just basic stuff. Yeah, and then I went back.
14 days later.
14 days later. 2 days later, I received a WhatsApp message and someone from the immigration is asking me, is this you? And it's a letter saying that my permit has been approved.
Yeah.
For 2 years.
Yeah. That must have been good.
I was like, this is it now.
Next plane you're on.
Out.
Kenya for who?
Yeah, for what? My mattress is already finished. I remember how my dog used to come into that room and sit with me there all day. Because I was frustrated. Man.
Hey, bro, you've gone through hell.
By the time I've got some pictures that I have, my hair had grown. Oh man, because that was my baby and it was dying. It was dying and I saw it crumbling. I didn't even have to worry about anything like competition. Now at that time, I'm just worrying about my business just existing. Okay. So I come back.
Mom, again.
Yeah, my mom has bankrolled this thing from the get-go.
For real.
Flights.
Mom, by the way, cheers to you.
Another flight. And she's like, I'm recording somewhere, all this debt you pay. It has gone to like $10,000 plus at that time. Then, so I come, that was around, I can't remember properly, but I think it was 2018. No, 2016 or 2017. 2017, December. So I come back in September there.